Hello everybody, it's Tigitar here, and welcome back to another Terraria video. Today I'm doing some fishing. One of the furniture types in the game that is relatively hard to grind or collect is actually the furniture you get from the angler as quest rewards. So I made this world that I have been collecting fish and trying to grind for this special furniture that the angler can give you. So I thought I would just show the process and talk about some of the things I've learned from doing this and all the ins and outs of the fishing mechanics in the game. So basically, I have my main character here. I have him set up for fishing, have the fishing armor, and then all the fishing accessories that you can have that actually provide improvements. So if you didn't know, the angler tackle bag and the lava proof tackle bag both stack with each other in terms of the fishing bonus that they give, fishing power bonus, on top of the angler earring as well. So if you look, I have 188 fishing power currently. If I take one of those off, it's down to 175. If I take two of them off, it's down to 162. So each one does provide, and you'll notice that now it's down to 135. That's because it's now 6 a.m. For the first minute and a half of the day, you get big fishing bonuses. But let's say I take all three of them off, I'm down to 115, 125, 2, 135, and 3 is 145. I think they're percentage increases actually, and not flat, because earlier taking one off lowered it by more than 10, if I remember right. I'll have to double check that though. That I'm not totally sure about. But I do know that they stack, and so when I'm trying to become as efficient as possible and set out my character just for this one task, it is worth putting multiple on. So let's get to it. I'm gonna find out what the quest is. We got the dirt fish, so a pretty easy one to catch. Just need to find a surface forest lake, and there are actually a couple really good lakes right close to me. So I'm just gonna head over there. In terms of catching the quest fish, normally you can only catch one at a time, and then you can't catch another one. The reason for this is because the game checks if it's in your inventory or not, and if you remove the fish from your inventory, you're then able to catch a second one of the same quest fish, even if your character has already caught one that day. So you can actually stockpile the quest fish, and this is actually pretty uncommon for me to go this far without getting... Okay, there we go. So I got a dirt fish. So if I throw it on the ground, I should be able to catch another one. We'll see. Usually, a lot of times with my golden fishing rod and all my fishing accessories, I'll catch 3 or 4 in a row. Okay, there's another one. And so an interesting thing is, if you have one in your inventory, you can't even pick the other one up off the ground. It won't let my character pick it up, even though there's space in my inventory. If I pick this one up, then it immediately pops into my inventory. If I have it in my garbage can, it also pops into my inventory. The garbage can is not considered part of your player inventory, interestingly enough. Now, if you put it in, say, your void bag or your piggy bank, then you can pick it up because there isn't one in your inventory. Thus, you can also catch more of them if you put them into one of your portable storage units. Okay, there we go. And so what I do is I summon my void bag, I sit here fishing, and I quick stack any dirt fish that I catch right into the void bag. And then I can easily catch basically a lot. Like, if I just fished all day long, I could probably catch 30 or 40, I would guess. However, on this world, what I typically do is go for around 15 the first time, and then the second time I'll only catch 9 or 10, because I've created 9 other new characters, which I will show in just a minute, that are specifically for turning in the quest. Now, this character I don't use to turn in the quest because I've completed over 100 fishing quests on this character, I believe. And so whenever I do not, this character will not receive the furniture items because they're considered junk items in the angler loot. And so I have to make a new character that doesn't have such a high quest level in order to even have a chance of getting the furniture from the angler. Because on this character, all I get is the fishing accessories, the fishing potions. Actually, I'm not even sure about that. Fishing potions may be considered junk items as well. But like the golden fishing rod, the hotline hook, the bottomless water buckets, the super absorbent sponges, the tools and technically useful things are the only things that this character can get. I've done pretty extensive questing on this character since I hit high level quests, and I only get like the accessories and the tools and stuff, or fishing hooks. So anyway, I've started. Okay, it looks like I have plenty of dirtfish here. So once I catch enough of the quest fish, I'll go back, and then it's tricky sorting it out sometimes because unfortunately you can't shift click these fish into your inventory anymore, other than the first one, because it won't let you. So you have to manually move all of these quest fish into the inventory. This is the only like kind of annoying part of the process that I haven't figured out how to get around yet. Okay, so I got them in here, and then I will drop 9 of them in this chest here. And I accidentally put cloudfish in. I may have like gotten the cloudfish quest and then forgot to turn it in with all the turn in characters. I don't know why those are sitting there, but they're just waiting for the opportunity to be turned in. And then I'll just put the extras in here. And I like just keeping some of the extras in case for future display projects or building projects, collections and stuff. So I'm trying to keep extras on hand. Okay, so that's the first part done. You'll notice also there are a handful of critters spawning around the area. I've tried to make as optimal critter spawning area as possible around the little town that I have set up here, so that I can also not only be collecting the fishing furniture, but hopefully grind some gold critters at the same time. And I've actually, since I started the process, I've actually gotten 3 gold dragonflies, which I'm pretty happy about. Main thing that I'm still looking for, however, is a gold water strider. I've gotten 60, 70 water striders. Nice. But I haven't gotten any gold ones yet. So that's one thing that I'm really hoping for as I wrap this up. I've actually... Oops. Wrong button. I've actually gotten quite a bit of furniture so far. I have 8 seaweed planters and 12 ships in the bottles, and those are my 2 favorites, but the others are also cool and useful, I'd say. So I'm pretty happy with that much, with what I've got so far, and I may actually be done pretty soon. I would just like to get like a gold water strider if I could, or 2 even would be great. So anyway, now that I have it set up, I've gotten the quest fish organized. I'm going to save and exit and go to one of my other characters. So here we have, I made 9 characters, FQ 1 through 9, just fishing quest 1 through 9, and they are specifically to turn the quests in and not really anything else. And I just alternated them black, white to make them a little bit easier to keep track of and remember which character has turned in a quest and which hasn't. So I'll jump on grab the quest fish, and then save and exit again. And then I'll join the world, and now is when I turn the quest in. And since I only got the fishing potions, I didn't get a furniture item. I will check real quick my life form analyzer to make sure there aren't any rare critters. And then I will just Alt F4 the game. And this exits without saving. And then I will just start the game up again. And this way I can turn the same quest in on the same character and basically refresh the quest without, and throw away the old reward if I didn't want it. So I'll go back on, and the reason that I saved and exited with the fish in my inventory is so that I can do this without having to take it out of the chest every time. All I do is join the world and turn the quest in to the angler real quick. Alt F4, that's what I use anyway. You can just minimize it and close the window as well, but anyway, it works. And then start it up again and try again. It is pretty cheaty, I guarantee that, but I think that it is worth it in this case, because otherwise I would just be collecting like hundreds of fishing potions and an insane amount of the fish costumes and mermaid costumes and fish hooks and mine carps and all those other things that I don't really want. So I've been doing this actually all weekend and quite a bit over the last few days, grinding to get this furniture. And I'd say it's probably my least favorite and one of the hardest, or one of the most time-consuming furniture grinds in the game. But it's worth it for the seaweed planters and the ships and bottles. Both of those are really, really cool furniture items that maybe I just like them too much or something. Okay, there, we got a Swordfish Trophy. So as soon as we get one that we like, quick stack it, put it away in our actual good chest, and then I'll run around and catch any critters that are spawning and double check to make sure there aren't any rare ones that have popped up while I ran back and forth, and then I'll just plop those in the chest too, and then save and exit, and that saves that furniture item that we wanted, and we're good to go. Then we move on to the next one and continue the process until we've gone through all 9, and at that point I will get back on my main character to collect the next day's quest fish. And that's pretty much how it goes. There seemed like there was one other mechanic. Oh, right, I remember. So another thing that you may notice is I have a bunch of NPCs here, and I'm in the desert, and these things don't make the angler very happy. So he doesn't like the overcrowding. No NPC does. He doesn't like the desert, and he doesn't like the tavern keep. So I'm pretty sure he's actually as unhappy as possible right now. And the happiness does affect his reward chances. And since, although it's not a big effect, it ranges from like, let's say getting the high test fishing line is a base value of 2.5% chance. It can range from 2% to 2.77, I believe, based on if he's as unhappy or maximum happiness as possible. But if he's unhappy, I will be more likely to receive the furniture items, as they're considered junk items and not good rewards. So that's what I've done to increase my chances of getting the furniture, is make him as unhappy as possible. And I'm pretty sure that works, and that makes it more likely that he'll give me furniture. Although I could be wrong about that too. I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure though. So anyway, that's the only other kind of weird thing that I've done here to add to my chances. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I think I will call it there, and hope you enjoyed it, and then I will start working on another building video here. So thanks a ton for watching, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day.